Okay, I think that's all working. So let's just pop right in there and set this part up. And literally every time I start a stream very late, just as little guys in there, but also every time I start a stream very late, it's the past like 3 or 4 times, it's because I was having a sandwich. It's because I estimated the amount of time that it took to have a sandwich, and it was the wrong estimation. Hi guys, it's a weird time, but for me it's the day before Halloween. But over in like the Philippines and Australia, it's the Halloween to a various degree. But hello to you. Well, and we got just a silly little guy and Cutie Dreams and Kai and Buzz and Brina and I should love everybody showing up to the early zone. Hello to you. Yeah, it's honestly my mom keeps getting like really excited for Halloween or just really prepared for it. She started buying like a bunch of wigs for $1. She kept seeing a bunch of wigs for $1 to begin with, so somebody's enabling her by making wigs available for $1. And now there's gonna be like a lot of those, Bello. And oh, Sylvie the Fox here as well. Hello to you. And I shall have not being able to sleep. Rip the I mean then that is in the Halloween spirit. That is in the Halloween spirit. I'm trying to figure out which side of a face has the angle that I want to look at. I mean, I guess I only took like one reference picture, just one sort of reference picture for an original character sort of thing. And is that small enough? And then Cutie Dreams being here, and I've started putting the links to these group draws in the stream links section of the Discord. I can link it in the chat as well. Yeah, I mean that's it's a little bit redundant, but I might as well. There we go. If anybody feels like stopping by today, and then Sylvie the Fox saying my beautiful epithet erased OC son would absolutely dress up as a butterfly despite his fear of them. You know what? The scarier the costume, the more Halloween points that you get. And then hi to you, Froggy3 as well. And I shall love saying my sleep schedule is clearly a continued arc. It's honestly, why does it hurt so much to be sleepy? I keep thinking that I have the hang of it, but I don't have the hang of it. Be sure to give everybody enough room to draw in the group draw. I mean, if there's only 2 people, then is everybody just my own self? We've gotten a streak of ping and then a leave. I don't know whether to leave the link in the chat or take it away. Well, okay, I guess I'll just draw up in there and get myself some original character type of thing. There we go. Here's this, and we do a head shape, and we here it is. Like that's why I have like a conflicting view of Halloween. Sylvie the Fox saying, sadly, since my neighborhood and family are all Christian, I won't be able to enjoy the fun spooky month things such as Sugar Rush. That's what's giving me this, I don't know, mixed up view of Halloween, right? Cause I'm with some superstitious Americans around me who are like, this Halloween thing is not Christian. But then occasionally when Hegpie can make it to these things, he comes in here and is like, you know what? It has Christian origins, actually, as a Christian holiday. That's what Halloween is. And when I first heard that, it didn't seem true. And what have you got, Cutie Dreams? Owl House characters in Gotcha Life too. And then there's I saw some other stuff earlier. That's a full man. But there was some cool cactus art earlier. But the Gotcha Life characters, you know what? There is something to be said. There is wow, is the second version of it, the 2 of the Gacha Life, is that more high definition or a slightly updated style? Would I be able to tell if it was either? I don't know. I've only seen Gacha Life in passing slightly. I've only seen that in passing. The Leviathan. Hey, hi. How are you doing? I'm attempting to draw like an original characters kind of thing. Oh, I guess that's kind of thematic with the original idea that you were having with the cactuses. Hello. Is this a butterfly costume kind of thing? This is, I don't know. It's looking cute. It's looking cute. This art. I barely ever draw backgrounds. And here's some backgrounds right here with the cool cactuses, with the cool ideas. It's cool stuff. And then Froggy 3 going away to make it to the rain. Enjoy the rain, Froggy 3. Enjoy the rain. You know what? That's a classic frog activity, I do believe. I do declare. Classic frog activity. You whipped up the cactus mafia, whipped them into shape. Okay, so there's this original character, and I have not really drawn her a lot, but she's on my mind because I was thinking of like 2 separate stories, and then out of nowhere, I was like shipping 2 characters from my 2 separate stories that I have going on. I don't know, that surprised me. That came out of nowhere, but it just makes sense. It's like not the direction I intended for those characters. I didn't intend for those characters to know each other, but now they're, I don't know, in a fictional in my head relationship together, and if I don't write that down, then it'll never happen. We get just a silly little guy on your way to eat a pancake as a snack cake. Ooh, this morning I woke up early to bake a cake. That's part of why I'm late. The other reason why I'm late to starting this stream is because I keep thinking that I have time to eat a sandwich, and then I don't really have time to eat a sandwich. I should know by now. That I do not. And then Leviathan asking, so Jaro, what's your opinion on your community becoming plant people? This sounds so cool. It makes me want to decide on a plant real quick because I'm, I don't know, into it. I think that's, first of all, peak character design to get combined with something or another. But second of all, there's so much going on with plants. If you ever look into what's going on with plants, you'll get scared and frightened and then enlightened. That's what's going on with plants. And then OC drawing is everyone's favorite pastime, probably. Yeah, maybe. And then Sylvia saying, I casually created a squad of nerds, ones of characters from all different series, and they're precious to me. Honestly, I think that's kind of a wonderful way to come up with like original characters as well. Weirdo has entered the group draw. That's fun stuff. My this idea that I'm having is to have one character sort of gripping another character's face just a little bit. I've messed up the angles of my reference images, and it's all messed up. But what kinds of plants? What kinds of plants are you guys thinking of? I saw somebody saying, hello, wing accessories. My mom actually has wing accessories that she wears for Halloween. I almost said wears sometimes, but that implies a lot of times. Well, just the Halloween times. The Halloween times she'll put on some wings, try to get into a costume. Yeah, somebody was saying angel trumpet plant. It's yeah, there we go. Angel's trumpet. That's a real plant. It's got a great name. I mean, a lot of plants have a great name, but that's fun stuff. And then, oh, wait a second. Okay, so that's what's new with Leviathan Filet. Started studying history today. The history of the year 2014 and its Gmod community. It's... I feel like I just saw somebody talking about... Okay, and then okay, two people can face each other and one person is shorter. I just saw someone talking about how they think that the mood of the gaming community in regards to games has changed. That's different from the Gmod community. Gmod is when there's some kind of a creature. I know what that is. Probably, maybe, I think so. And then, wait a second, your profile picture is literally a berry bush? Wait a second, have I been seeing your profile picture wrong all this time? Which way? Oh, okay, yes. Berry bush way more visible in the Discord. I'm looking at the adorable emoji type of thing in the YouTube chat, and I'm like, that's not edible, right? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hi, Hegpie. Hello to you. And also, how much of the world is currently experiencing daylight saving time? I'm starting, like a half an hour later than I usually do. And then 1 week from now, my clocks are gonna jump backward. They're gonna jump backward. Am I early? Am I early for half the world? Hello? What is going on? I'm trying to draw some original characters, and I'm wondering what happened in 2014 in the Gmod community. And wait, you found the angel trumpet plant by looking at most toxic plants ever. Ooh. That's fun stuff. That is fun stuff indeed. And then okay. So there is a daylight saving time going on for like half of the world, or some people. I got a buddy in the United Kingdom who was the first person to tell me about it, but I don't know how much of the world is going on for that. But okay, so just my cringe ass country, just my cringe country is late to all of this. Oh my gosh! Goodbye to you, Sylvie. Goodbye to you, Sylvie. You getting education. Get education. You gotta get the knowledge, and you get to go to college or something. There we go. Goodbye. I am drawing some original characters. I'm trying to draw one person gripping another person's face. I think I'm just gonna like undo that whole thing, and then just do like a swirly kind of. Wow, Marcy's are appearing. Oh, I thought that was some art of a Marcy, but that is a Gacha Life of a Marcy. That's it's always healthy. It's always very healthy to give a Marcy some enrichment. Just an enclosure type of thing. Wow, what happens when there's an arm? First of all, there's a torso. I don't draw people from the back a lot. And the history has been shared. Wait, did I miss the history? Okay, so there's a message. Shall I share my findings? And then okay, so it did show up for me. The history is somewhere. Okay, what kind of this is like a twofold kind of problem that I'm sort of kind of solving over here. Okay, you know what? Here's the middle of your back or something. And your shoulders are like this or something. And I've drawn somebody I've drawn somebody's back just like a couple of times, not that many times. I shouldn't have multiple consecutive brain aneurysm about it, but that's what happens when there's a slight difficulty. hello, Night in the Woods profile picture, YouTube channel, YouTube user, suck dick. There we are. Okay, if I speak, okay, I think I'm in a normal speaking voice right now. I am genuinely curious. Oh, okay, that is all the way up. I am genuinely curious about my volume levels, I suppose. Okay. If I have a louder volume level from my real mouth, then what does that sound like? I took singing lessons as a child. I don't remember most of the knowledge now, but I know that to get the sounds out, you have to literally shape your mouth different, like show the top amount of your teeth. I don't know if that comes out louder. The watch or listen to this channel. Yeah, last stream in the secret chat, Night in the Woods profile picture, Suckdick has recommended speaking louder. Let's see a watch or listen to this. Is it a history? Is it a It's a great Dorito war of 2014. I love when people, I don't know, document that kind of thing, you know? It's never too late. Okay, wait. How long is it? I'm curious. I'm clicking like crazy. I'm clicking in here. I'm getting subtitles in other language. Why do I always have this on? Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay, apparently if you have a YouTube plugin that helps you to learn other languages, it translates the swear words back into it. Okay. That's today I learned. But hello. Hello, Nyan Cat Lover. And hello. Oh, yeah, I guess more sound out of mouth is maybe like playing the flute. That's interesting to think about, you know? I don't actually know a lot about playing the flute, so I just gotta take your word for it. Whatever you say, I will have to believe. And then we're checking out the mercy board, are we? Every Dorito in here has a crowbar. I love the world. And then, Nyan Cat Lover just finished writing the draft. Yeah, how's your draft going? Wait, you're at a library right now? Somebody just told me to be louder, and I'm in a library with somebody. Oh, I'm very sorry. We're entering library mode. Whisper. That's the worst. I'm sorry. No, that's wow. Okay. Hello. Got your life too, Marcy? You can be sparkly. You can be anything you want to be. You can be very skinny. You can be very skinny, and your skull can be very skinny, and all of these things. And okay, so you have headphones on, and this and that, and Suckdick has asked, why do you have YouTube Premium? Honestly, that's my dad decided to get that for the family because that's I guess they got him all the ads. It's the end of the sanity, so that's, you know, you just gotta be hitchhiking on things that your parents get, I guess. That's the I kind of want to see the history. I know I'm blocking something. With the with the face cam. Oh, there. I'm just seeing Doritos. How much caption do I want? Damn it, I did need caption. Wait, this is Thanos Gaming. I'm in and out. I'm back and forth. Who all is here? Whoa! Oh, and the gang's all here. Basically, the gang's all here. Hello. There's characters abound. Characters abound indeed. Ah. And then, well, and then there's something in the upper left corner of the Marcy board. Sure, what's upper lefting? Left, right, do I know direction? Murder on the planet Earth. I'm sorry, is it on a different planet? Murder and violence? Oh my goodness. And then Heck by saying, I have YouTube Premium mainly because I listen to music on YouTube and it lets it play while out of the app. It's a decent experience, I say. The getting all the playlists and stuff. Honestly, that's I do use it more than Netflix. And if I speak for too long on something I use, like whether it's anything, just anything that I own, I feel like I'm becoming like a little walking advertisement for it. The two people standing in front of each other. This is first of all a mystery. Second of all, I'm drawing it a little bit tiny style. I don't know, maybe I can make that a little bit larger, and then on computer is not worth it when you have an ad blocker. There's that. I do be on my phone sometimes, but that's true. I mean, I fully have Firefox with the strongest ad blockers that you can get. So you just gotta be savvy about things. Where am I with the? Okay, I want to look up a reference picture of somebody standing in front of another person. So what is that? Like a over the shoulder shot, maybe. Okay, there's some variety in this, and it's used for a lot of cinematography type things, so there are a lot of references in existence when you search for an over the shoulder shot. I guess I could see the side of somebody's face in a nice profile. There you go. And then guys, go leave a Marcy on the Marcy board. I'm lonely. What sort of Marcy? You know what? I'll leave a rare Marcy. I'll just make an entirely pink color palette. Hello, Lego. Let's just go in the pile. Let's just leave a little. I'm drawing with the eraser again. Don't know how to Marcy? I don't know. I guess you just draw the hair, draw the clips, and then draw whatever face that's in your expertise. I know you got faces in your expertise. I have the utmost trust in any kind of face that you can give any kind of creature. And then it's been a while since I've doodled my girl. That's wait, it's been a while since you doodled Gwen Spider-Verse. I feel like the Hagpie Gwen is immortal, is interminable, is magnificent. Let's see a type of hair. Your hair goes like up like this. Okay, not really. No. You know, that's the rarest Marcy of all. A sort of dubious quality Marcy. This just looks like some entirely other thing. You know what? That's what I've got. That's what I've got today. And then can't wait for the plant people thing to spread. Honestly, like a few years, I don't know how much of a trend or not a trend it was, but I used to go into bookstores and they would have books about pirates and also Greek mythology and also fairies and just all these kinds of things in a big compendium. And then, like, on a separate note, some shows and whatnot would pit pirates and ninjas against each other. I don't know where that came from, but I want to do that again. All of that is to say, I don't know. I have those original characters from a story like that where I'm trying to combine several things. This is some kind of wretched creature that I'm drawing. I'm so sorry, Marcy. You're some kind of pink and wretched creature. Let's look up one of these. The point of all that, the point of that train of thought was that I'm making up species for something in a space. I'm gonna look at some kind of a plant. I'm gotta put it in there, and then gotta rate the Heg Pie. Gwen, does it hold up to the Heg brand? I gotta pop back over there, see how it is, see how these. Okay, let's get a Marcy Amphibia, please. A Marcy Amphibia, and then what are y'all doing for Halloweeny? So my mom is encouraging me to be, first of all, awake for Halloween. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of on the fence about being awake. Oh wow, this is some this is some cool outfit. I never knew what cool outfit you have. It's all fluffy like that up top. And then you have like armors. You have armors that are like this. There you go. Had to look up another reference image because the first one was not quite working for me. I couldn't tell what it was. Let's get your references. And if I only draw that much, then is your back out of your armor? That's not a good precedent to set. Okay, so let's get more pale colors. There you go. And that's like a type of Marcy. Just trust me on this. Okay, so we have weaponry, and it's just like that. And you hold on to it with your hand, of course. And you have hair clip. Yep. That's one of those. If I ever saw it. Wait, there was another thing next to it. Several evils. Who put that face on the Lego one? And is this certified fresh? It's been 1,000,000 years since that message appeared in the chat. You know what I mean? Is this pretty fresh? I'm loving this hair. The hair's a vibe. We got loving the expression. Cool stuff going on. This is, you just gotta draw a little heart. Okay, that's a huge heart. Why is my brush setting so large? You just gotta draw a little heart next to arts. Hello, mouse. Is this a mouse, or have I misidentified some kind of a creature? And hello, guy. You got some some cool. Are these original characters? And got the Spider-Man costume. It's cool stuff. Whoa. and then we got like some kind of a bug themed sort of thing. I love the vibes. I keep making like tiny screaming noises when words fail me. And then okay, so they are both OCs. It's really fun stuff. Okay, so let's figure out over in the corner. Let's figure out where the I might have to redo the whole composition. I think so, because I found myself some reference images, but they are different from the way that I expected them. And is that the only layer I was drawing on? Okay, good. I'm not losing track of all of these. And then a message that I missed was, Leviathan going, my Halloween fit. Gosh darn, wasn't planning on anything, but alas, my friend said otherwise, so now I'm going as myself and a skirt. I mean, might as well just get the opportunities to dress up. It can be any kind of dressing up that you wish. And then, whoa. Hey, hi Frog Kick. How you feeling today? How's it how's it waving? That's not a sentence, but that's more unique than usual. I remember seeing oh, hello, Amity. Hello, Amity. Okay, I remember seeing that you were doing some cool art. Some cool art that's up in here. I mean, the entire thing is cool art, but there we go. There we go. Five Night of Freddy. Five Night the Freddy. Here we are. It's I'm staring it down. It's staring back at me. Woo. there is indeed spooky times going on, and then the vibe and saying I am being forced to wear a skirt. What troubles is this? What trials is this? Oh my goodness! And then Night in the Woods profile picture saying dressing as a Luigi for the Halloweener. My best friend will dress as Mario, so we're gonna be lit. It's always fun to pair up. In her strange $1 shopping spree, my mom also found a Maria and like Luigi outfit that comes with like skirts, and so now that can be added onto any one of my family members at once, and then have people watch the Five Nights Freddy's movie yet. I haven't watched it yet, and I don't know if it's a spoiler to say it, but they put Mr. Game Theory in there. They put YouTuber, and he does say it's just a theory. He gets to say his line. Honestly, seeing a little clip of that was pretty funny. I guess all of the Five Nights at Freddy's fans who want it to be a little campy, a little fun, I think they're having their best life. The audience ratings are high, but the critic ratings are low. And then the frog cake is saying, I forgot to make a Halloween costume, so I'm gonna Space Core from Portal again this year. Ooh, fun stuff. And then, wait, there's Ness. There's that's all like a reference to other theories. Okay, so I'm going to just redo that entire thing. Hello, floating vibes. Hello, floating face. The ginger brave is here. Okay, so let's honestly just reverse that, I think, because that's what I was thinking of anyway. We can start with some blues, and then the first image on it's a fandom face. It might appear, it might disappear. It has reappeared. But honestly, it can be jumping in wherever we wish. Okay, so we've got Leonardo DiCaprio, who doesn't really look like my original character, but he has essentially a head. He has a head, and then the larger, is that the proportions? I don't think that's the proportions, but we have a larger head because we are nearer to the viewer. There we go, just a little bit like that. And then Hegpie has watched Five Nights at Freddy and gained opinions, and then and then Frog Kick gotta go to space. Honestly, I keep watching things that are themed in space. This seems to suggest that space is a fun time. If you're going to space, you're gonna have a fun time. And then don't like the direction of this. Wait, which thing? Okay, just wanna avoid spoilers or any general talk relating to the movie. Okay, I will try. I won't say anything else that I know about the movie. I guess if anyone has Five Nights at Freddy on their mind, just talk about the existing lore. Is that a but that could get a little spoilery as well. Oh, okay. Well, luckily I don't know much and I can't say much, and I've also clicked out of my drawing place entirely. Let's get back in there. And Aisha Love recommends pirating the movie cause of Jason Blum. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but get his ass. Woohoo! I don't know who that is, but get his ass. Okay, here's Buzz and Brina saying, I can't draw a straight line right now. Can't do my boy Kepler justice. This this mousy fellow though, is looking adorable though. The lines are looking lovely, I say. They're looking lovely, I say. Ah. And well, somebody of an object show appears there. Okay, and do I want to move these? And does that, wait, if I move these, did that also move the little hearts that I drew? I mean, maybe, probably, the spirit is, still there. Okay. yeah, slightly. Okay, and then, which way, okay, talk of the movie, Jason Blum is a producer and owner of Blumhouse, very recently revealed as a Zionist. Whoa, all kinds of things going on in the world, and he's a snow leopard. He's looking like a meme right now. Oh, I'm sorry for calling this fellow a mouse. The looking very lovely either way, even if I have misidentified the cat as some kind of a prey. Oh my goodness. And then drawing spider people is so hard. Honestly, there's so much going on with the spider people, right? So much going on with the spider people. Like, on the one hand, I think with comics you get the opportunity to draw like all the muscle groups and then dynamic poses and then reference bodybuilders and or athletes, and there's all of this reference imagery available. And then on the other hand, it's okay, cool, whatever thought was in my head is gone at the moment. And then Buzz and Brina you just drew a character sheet for Kepler today? What? That's looking adorable though. Okay, this does not show all of the shoulder. In fact, okay, so it just starts with more of the neck. Oh, that must have been the end of the spider person's thought, that all of the options mean like a lot of complexity as well. Okay, so is this what it means to have a shoulder? I've had 2 shoulders. I've had double the amount of shoulders that I'm currently curious about for my whole entire life. And I still have questions about the nature of shoulders. One of my shoulders is actually just completely, it is lower than the other one when I stand up as straight as I can. That's because of the scoliosis. So whenever I try to wear a one-strapped bag, there's a chance that it could fall off my shoulder. And then if you've ever seen a character that has a shirt like with a wide collar that falls off of one shoulder, then that character could have scoliosis as well. That's it's getting busy in the group draw. I hope we have enough space and such, and all of this. I'm looking over at the chat. Are we going from avoiding explaining or discussing the Five Nights at Freddy movie to, in the context of a YouTube chat, trying to explain Zionism? I don't know if just in general the YouTube any text input feature is the most detailed place to get information. You may try. I don't know that this is the place where information is distilled and comprehended. It's as far as I know, it's like country specific, and so like many kinds of patriotism, some people agree and some people don't. I'm not. You know what? That's fully my cue to stop. Let's go just drawing some things, and just a silly little guy shall declare Fortnite at Fredrickson's. We've got a little face over here, and I feel like I've put these... Okay, they are too far apart again. They are, once again, too far apart. Okay, we just... When in doubt, you erase... When in doubt, you erase your body. When in doubt, erase it out. There you go. Okay, and so you just simply select all of this and bring it over a little. Hello, glorious faces. As I try to position all of these things, and then Hegpie saying, I feel like I'm supposed to engage with the politics, but it's so hard. And then, oh, hi Crystal Palm, hello to you. Hello, the face. Are we? It feels like we're dancing together, not gonna lie. As I move one thing and we move another thing. Okay, it's, as always, the terror of figuring out an art piece in live action is upon me, but I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill with it, and then, okay, Leviathan, off to the sleep. The good night to you. Please rest well. And then polite licks, and then Crystal Ball feeling like you joined at an odd time. It's a good time as any to join. Leviathan, ask slightly political and go sleep. You know, that's what the world is sometimes. Sometimes you have questions, sometimes you go to sleep. That's the point of that is rest well. Good night. We are drawing some original characters in some costumes that they would or would not wear. I have been here bouncing around for 41 minutes. I've been here bouncing around for 41 minutes. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Those are the vowels that I was taught in the school. Let's enlarge this fellow. It's I have original characters. I want to talk about them a little, but if I can only draw blobs. Oh, right, Crystal Palm. I thought wait, did I see you in the Discord before? These days I'm putting the link over in the stream link area of this Discord. Did I see you once before? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I've absolutely messed up the links and stuff. Let's just go in there once again. Just copying. There we go. just going in there. There we go. Here's this. It's I've tried to change things up slightly because we were getting like trolls for a second there for like a couple of weeks. So I tried to change things up. I have no idea if it's more or less difficult now. I thought that it was gonna be fine, but I don't really know anymore. You're in like 100 Discord servers. I can just I can send the link as well. It's also in the chat. Every day we try some more. And then Hegpie saying, by the way, Cheryl, just gotta say your streams rock. The vibe is always so nice. Just random validation because I'm always excited for your streams. Oh my gosh, thanks. And then you cool also. That's full sentence. I don't know. It's always a fun vibe when you get to be here too. And then is there a harassing going on? Chibi is wait, where? And then these days there are. I'm losing a stream of thought, a track of thought. I'm losing a stream and a track of thought. Okay, so I want to I want to probably just send a link up in here. Oh, there you are. There you are. I thought so. I thought you were in there at one point or another. Nice. Spooky indeed. And hello to you, cartoon lover. Yeah, it's been a while. Here we are drawing some or at least for me, attempting to draw some original characters. Here we got Kai's. Here we got original characters from Kai. And then a ref sheet for a snow leopard that was just created today. I can't believe it. I wish I could create more ref sheets for characters, but here I go, slow style, going out into the world. And weird. Oh, I would love to know more about these characters. It's looking cool. It's looking cool up in here. And oh, so when Spider-Man gets a sensory overload, it's spider sense. But when I do, it's autism. Yeah, right. Communist. Who's having? Who is this character with this energy? Who are you with the fun lines? Your rabbit is harassing you. Oh. I remember the mental image of you having a pet rabbit last stream, but the names, well, cool. I continue to be bad with names, but that's still such a cute name for a little bunny who loves to harass you. The little bunny who loves to harass you. And then Inanimate Insanity is truly an interesting show. Indeed, I just I am kind of wondering, I don't know, what is the first object show I'll get into? I mean, whenever I talk about watching any kind of show, it's I still haven't started the proper list of things that I want to watch. Okay, the Tangled, the series, Death Note, maybe One Piece, probably One Piece. I favor the villainess. And the thing is, the more I get mixed up and delay, I don't know, seeing highly recommended shows, the more that happens, the more shows come out. It's no shame to miss out on things, but also I'm really feeling it. Oh God, I'm really feeling it. Okay, and which way are we going? And then how to original character without cringe. So I think the key to defeating cringe, I think you just the first words out of my mouth. Okay, we have, I guess it'll be evil advice. The first, let's go with some evil advice. Some evil advice to answer how to original character without cringe would just be to go all the way. Just desensitize yourself to it. Just turn that critical voice in your head all the way up. Criticize everything, and then once that critical voice in your head is all the way up, turn it outward onto other people. And then realize, okay, wait, did I break my mic just now? Did I break my mic? Okay, it's still going. And then realize that everybody in the history of all time is cringe. You know Clark Kent, you know Superman. He's the first Mary Sue. Or if you go back a little further to the dawn of time with the Epic of Gilgamesh, characters in there, they're both Mary Sue. You never think about it, you never hear about it, but you gotta criticize them with your evil brain. And that's how you will defeat cringe, because you can't let everyone else get away with being cringe and getting rewarded for it. You have to get in on that business. You can do this. What did I miss in the chat? I used to love Lovin' Bunnies and then watch One Piece for real. I've gotten partway through the live action and it's honestly so charming, but I think I had more fun watching it with my watching it like alongside my mom, who got weirdly into it out of nowhere because it was just a new show on the Netflix, and then she was on the Netflix, and then she was watching a new show, and so she started watching One Piece before me, and I don't know, that was fun though, just to see her opinions on it. It is impossible to exist without cringe, indeed. Indeed, you're just gonna, no matter how cringeless you get, you're gonna meet someone whose standards you don't meet, who doesn't like you, and then you'll make them cringe. You're always gonna be cringe to someone. Just increase the number. You gotta pump those numbers up, and that's how you find your true, honest self. Because it's really a prison to wonder what other people think of you and dictate all your actions based on that. That's an absolute prison. That's an absolute hell. The only way to be true to yourself is to stop existing for other people. If you cut that sentence off at stop existing, this becomes even eviler advice. But there you go. And then Kai's saying, I watched so many series in the past few days compared to the last few months. It's a new record for me. Okay, so it's not just me perceiving that more things are coming out. There's for real like a lot happening. Okay, I mean, I guess you could have been watching some things that have already come out. But it's just a lot of stuff going on. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And then a new non-Marcy prison. Oh, I thought you said person. Was started in the upright corner of the Marcy board. Come check it out. Ooh, fun stuff. And then YouTube has censored Heckpie yet again. Oh, I found out that if I join my own stream, or maybe it's just in the replay, if I join it on mobile, then it lets me see what I can't see in the. Okay, I'm feeling weird. That's Inception. That's. Okay, cool. But if I join it on mobile, then I can see the censored ones. Yeah. Okay, anti-censorship. Please let it in. Nice. Okay, cool. That it took me a while to find that, because I had to like rewatch a part of my stream, like once a stream had ended, and find a specific part that had like a censored message, and so that took me a while to find. But now I know that any message can come through. Okay, and then right, Cutie Dreams was saying that a non-Marcy prison has started. Oh my goodness. Are we? Oh. Hello, that's nice. That's something you might find when there's a tiny little jail and a tiny little corner. You might find a tiny little kiss. Love wins. Whoa. Love stages a prison break. Whoa. There we go. That's oddly so cute. Hello, Gus. Hello. Why have they all gone to the jail? You've overhyped your remarks because they're not that funny. Haha. Seen, spotted, revealed. What? I'm a million years late with everything going on in the chat today. But that's, I don't know, just some kind of vibe. And then a while ago, so I don't know if you're still here. YouTube user suck dick with the YouTube Night in the Woods profile picture. But what a Mary Sue is, so that is a fandom term, and I guess the main use of it is to make inexperienced writers in fandom like self-conscious about themselves. And so a Mary Sue is basically a character that doesn't encounter any struggles, and everything comes really easy to that character. And so overpowered characters often get tagged with this label, and it is overused, and therefore it is probably inaccurate to call Gilgamesh and Superman an example of a Mary Sue or an overpowered character that doesn't face any problems. However, they're close enough. They are close enough that anyone who has ever been self-conscious and, I don't know, adjusted what they really felt like writing or creating based on someone else's expectations, they're similar enough that you should just stop worrying. I think you should just stop worrying about this stuff. That's, I guess, the general neighborhood of cringe culture. Just become immune. Are you once again hitting me with the fan theory that Gus Owlhouse is Gus Breaking Bad? Come on, you can't do this to me. He's not gonna explode. Probably because he's so precious. I feel like in a bubble here I don't get the inside jokes. Honestly, Mary Sue stuff, that's on me for using a term that by now is a little bit old, depending on people only know it if they have tried to write or read fan fiction before. So that's a very specific kind of group. And then talking about Bubble from BFDI and the Amazing Digital Circus, honestly, it is kind of funny to have some crossover there. And did I miss saying hi to Rain Michaels Jackson? I think so. What's up? The sky, the everything. I hope moods are up and things like this. And then, okay, Aisha Love chiming in that the idea of a Mary Sue is pretty misogynistic as well. And they did come up with a different term for a Gary Stew. Yeah, the male version of a Mary Sue. I don't know. I'll use whichever term. And then which ways are we going? And then is a character with machine gun hands a Mary Sue? If you're writing the story for the first time and they got machine gun hands and there's not really a lot of problems in the story, just a lot of cool times with machine gun hands, some people could call that a Mary Sue or a Gary Stew. But honestly, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. That's so fun. That's so cool. You gotta do what you want. You gotta do what you want in the world. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Is Mary Sue old? Maybe Hegpie is old. Oh, Mary Sue originates with the Star Trek fandom. I know this for reasons. I want a year. I want a year on this Mary Sue origin. Please. When? Okay, so the term is actually older than me as a human being, so that's interesting. It was used in like a lot of modern fandom stuff, but it's from 1973. Whoa. Oh my god. So which way are we? And I forget this half of the things I was talking about now. Shonen protagonists are definitely sort of fitting this character trope, but the thing about that is that you realize, I don't know, once you start looking at overpowered characters, and I don't know, once somebody has told you not to make an overpowered character, you start looking around and realizing that a lot of overpowered characters are really popular because they're super fun and, I don't know, appeal to a very human kind of thing. The main warning about a Mary Sue, and I'm going on about this for way too long now. I'm going on about this. People have been talking about this for 50 years now? I think that was the timestamp on this. But the main warning about a Mary Sue is that it takes the tension out of your story. Well, a story has got to have a little bit of contrast, a little bit of something that's not going right, and you want it to go right. You can add a lot of that kind of quality to an overpowered character. However, sometimes it's hard to make it believable. So that's why people started warning against that kind of thing and making it a little picky. Whoa. Who has given us the red? Up at the top of the screen there's an undo button. Who has given us the red? Chibi's mom. Okay, do you know how to remove the red? Or shall I remove the red? Okay, at the top of the screen, there's a back button. You got it? Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay. All of this, and Kai has contributed to the OC Halloween party. Honestly, I kind of wanted to name this that. This is thank you for the just stuff to draw suggestion. I still have the exact note copied down, and that's what's been going on. Thank you, Kai. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. That's you couldn't decide between a cat and a bear. I'm just happy to be here. It's cute stuff. It's cute stuff. I don't know, if you're around, then I would totally want to know about your OCs. Like, what are they to each other? How do they know each other? And okay, how do I draw a smaller heart to take up less space? But it's fun stuff. It's cool stuff. Hello, fun art going on. I absolutely feel like I have missed something in the chat. Which way are we going? And then Wanda is my Mary Sue, the Scarlet Witch. Honestly, just kicking ass, taking names, having mental breakdown. Go girl, go girl. Wait. And then Suckdick is saying, machine gun hands guy can't wipe his ass. It's a dramatic story. You know? That's exactly the kind of problem that you have to give overpowered characters. You know, for Wanda, it's like psychological interpersonal issues. Really, really difficult to find a way to feel safe with love, and honestly, there are so many more words to put that into. And then for machine gun hands guy, he can't wipe his ass. That's people literally give this kind of advice. Not in this exact words. They give that in like writing classes, but you're on the right track. You can't wipe your ass. And that's correct. Where am I? Okay, so we're going a little bit down. Okay, so I did not miss too much in the chat. Last thing I'm seeing in here is I have no idea what my OCs would be. Honestly, I decided on something for one of them. This one over here is supposed to be super tired. Super tired. Let's give you an arm. And which side of your hand am I seeing? Which side of your hand am I seeing? You know, maybe just like that. Because I want your arm to be just like this. And I feel like the shoulder goes forward a little bit more, and then the rest of this business, I don't know, goes back a little bit more. Something like that. You know, at some point, I just have to stop guessing and start guessing harder. Okay, stop looking for answers was supposed to be the first part of that sentence. What's going on in the chat? Kai being like, I don't mind sharing some OC lore. The one dressed as Spider-Man is Max, and the one who's indecisive is Serena, due to Max being an interdimensional time traveler. Wait, I inserted the word time in there. Okay, it just says interdimensional traveler. I mean, that's fun stuff. That's fun stuff. We got indecisive Serena, and close friends Max. That's fun stuff. That's fun stuff. And then I should love saying, do the words nerdy prudes mean anything to anyone in the chat? I kept seeing that trending on Tumblr for a couple of days or maybe a week. Is that a Star Kid musical? I want to know about it if it is. And then interdimensional travel for OCs though. That's I don't know, exciting stuff. That's exciting stuff. That's I almost want to be like, what kind of context is in there? But it's probably a lot to explain. It's probably a lot to explain in some kind of YouTube chat. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna be here appreciating. And the Gwenergy is spreading. Honestly, it's sitting on your own head. But still, this is so incredible. This is awesome. Ah, the all of these poses, and things. Survive from being sat on your own head. That's okay. I'm trying to. I keep trying to put a little heart shape in here. You know, just the thing, just what I do. But that one was very large. Hello, characters. Ah, there you go. Ah. Here are some arms and things, and then okay, so Nerdy Prudes Must Die is a Star Kid musical. It's finally gotten You I Shall Love into Star Kid, and then the sitting one wasn't supposed to be related to the head. The honestly, that's what I say every time I sit on somebody's neck, suffocating them to death. That's, it's it just ends up that way. They're not supposed to be related, but that's how they end up being related. And then and then encouragements to add a Marcy to the Marcy board, perhaps. And then you're drawing iPad right out. Whoa, it was nice having you. It was this. I really appreciate it. This was your creature, right? Or did I get that mixed up and this was somebody else's creature? Either way, it's cool having you around. Thanks for visiting. And then and then Kai being like, OCs are so interesting, you can be as cringe as you want and just push it onto a character you made up in your head. Honestly, just I think I keep trying to make original characters just a bucket full of interests, but then a thing with stories, I keep trying to make up something that has happened more than once. Okay, it's only happened 2 times. So if I had a nickel for every time that it's happened, then I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but I didn't expect it to happen twice. The thing that's happened is that I've come up with a main character for a story, and the story that I want them to follow. And then I come up with like a side character to support them. And then I get more interested in the side character than the main character. I'm not sure why exactly this keeps happening. Okay, if I think about what both of those side characters had in common, it was probably some kind of a need to be loved. But the main characters had that too, so now I'm not sure. What am I doing that makes it happen that way? Every time I go over to the Marcy board, you got a face. That kind of Garfield kind of looking face. You gotta face that when you go in here. And then there's spin-off potential indeed. Can I draw a very little type of one? I mean, it's making me wonder. And then Buzz and Brina faces rabbit lunch disaster, because you can't give Chibi lunch because you're out of lettuce and carrot tops. What else does a bunny eat? They eat hay, right? I think. How do you make sure a bunny has enough nutrition? I remember that my dad told me the story of how he accidentally killed his pet rabbit because he only fed it carrots. So you're feeding it lettuce, so that's more nutrition already, I think. But I don't know, I heard that story from my dad, and then I didn't ask what exactly you need to eat besides that if you're a little bunny rabbit. And then just a little guy saying, I really want to put sunglasses on people in this photo. That honestly, mood, I can see that over on the little canvas now. Sunglasses appearing. And then Kai saying, sounds like me. I tried really doing a full story, but I focused so much on each character that I burned myself out, so I tried to keep all my OC's backstories and lore easy to manage, right? Has anyone in here ever finished a story? I'm not sure if I have. I feel like maybe I've gotten pretty far into some stories and maybe written a little short story for school, but one that I really liked and was really invested in. I keep starting stories or writing down ideas or writing down ideas and not starting stories. But I never get there. Okay, and then there's lines in the Marcy jail. Ooh, fun. And then Heckpie saying paper charades is finished in writing. Does that count? I'm gonna say yes, that counts, but also politely and non-pressuredly as a reader. Yeah. That's good to hear is what that sound means. What a world, what a life, that's awesome. And then, okay, lines in the Marcy jail. Okay, wait, is the non-Marcy prison. And then Buzz and Brina is saying they eat hay as an all-time food, and then lunch is lettuce, and the top of the carrot, and like the green part of sometimes apples. Ooh, fun stuff. And then Crystal Palm had said, you're currently writing a book, if that counts. I mean, that's fun stuff. There's, the day after tomorrow is National Novel Writing Month. If you want to die, or if you want to live and write a book. But I feel like if I tried to do that, then I would not feel like I was alive. I think I would feel a little bit stressed, and then I should love saying, okay, what do you think my bubbly, dramatic, over the top, and fashionable character would be for Halloween? Oh, I mean, if you're a fashionable character, then you would want to go for some kind of iconic look. Dress like something from, I don't know, maybe an old movie, or a flamboyant Disney character, or just something that makes them feel even more stylish, maybe, I'm not sure now. And then the amount of keyboard smashes YouTube is saving y'all from, and now it's good to know that I could reinstate all of them. What was in here? Just, I am General I don't know a word, scourge of the I don't know word, and the okay, so that's a, you know what, it's maybe an option to read the text in the prison, but also maybe it is not an option. Maybe it is not an option. And as a third ingredient, bell pepper, very healthy. Is it a Halloween costume to wear someone else's Met Gala look? I guess it depends on how fashionable they are. That's how much could it go? And then Kai saying, I wrote so many short stories for school. I had a blast with free writing assignments we used to get. I think maybe the only one I finished for school was probably a story about, I don't know, various birds. And then for those reasons I had to know what a grackle was, and I made them talk to each other. I wonder where that is now. But I still remember feeling less invested in that than the fan fiction I had been writing at the time. Okay, various pens have died as we go through this. The drawing zone, but it has been, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. See, everyone, look at these poses. This is so cool. And there's some kind of cat energy. Let's see. Okay. The first Met Gala that I can remember, is Zendaya as a knight. Because I mean, if you've seen that, then that's just embedded in your memory forever, I think. Okay, I mean that's not casual. But I guess it's up to you for a fashionable character to decide how much effort it means they put into things. Like when I think of a fashionable character, that goes hand in hand with putting a lot of effort into the way that you look. And then I have missed several things. R.I.P. about a dead pen. She's had an age down to 17. So what's hip and cool? I am 100% the wrong person to ask about what's hip and cool. So I hope somebody else has some insight up in this chat. Somebody hip and cool probably joined. Maybe. And then Saktik is saying, Machine Gun's hand guy was bitten by a radioactive machine gun. He then grew Machine Gun's hands, replacing his flesh hands. He also got cancer because of radiation poisoning. Is this a good origin story? First question, was it supposed to make me laugh and smile? I rate those kinds of stories higher. I rate those kinds of stories like way higher. I think that's awesome. I think you should never worry about being cringe ever again because you've obviously got it. If anyone ever calls you cringe, it's because they don't have it figured out. They don't know what you know, which is how to make a good story about getting bit by a radioactive machine gun. And then it was that okay, so some more from Cutie Dreams, and then Buzz and Brina saying, I have something to confess. I drew Link from The Legend of Zelda in a K-pop idol outfit. Okay, you had me zooming out for a second. To check if that was a thing going on in here. Woo, okay. I mean slay. That's just a wonderful time. And then wait, what has been sent to Discord? So, some art, something, some things going on. Okay, right, there's okay, that was a request, not a thing. And then going down a little bit, and then Jaro, are your fanfics public, or would you prefer not to share them, which would be super understandable? They are like so they're distantly public. I would send you personally a link. Because although they're public, I think you know what, I'm just gonna, it's been 10 years. Whoa, 10 years since I wrote those. Okay, weird old time. I guess I would want to limit the amount of public. It's just a regular amount of fan fiction. And then Kai saying the last story I remember writing for school was a short one about a girl stuck in a prison with no memory as to why, and she has to complete trials with other people to prove that they should be released. Whoa, that's honestly brutal. That's honestly brutal, but brutal as good, cool. Good cool stuff. The only if you want to, pinky promise will be nice no matter what. It's you. I want to find a full sentence to that. I guess all I have is the look. Like that. There's goofy self just forgetting to get Discord, and actually might do that right now. I keep making these days 7-day links. I keep making like 7-day expiry links to get it there. I do not know the presence or not presence of amount of troll that we may get. I don't know that, but I don't know, I'm not sure if I should chill out for a second about Discord link because I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe if I don't finish sentences, if my brain keeps doing that to me, then I'm just gonna it's just going to sound like some kind of an Alice in Wonderland character, and then Buzz and Brina waiting for iPad to charge. Luckily you've got an adorable bunny to keep you company. Can I conceptualize a drawing whatsoever? Please. How many reference image do I want to use? Okay, theoretically, less reference image. I wanted to, have a character touching another character's face, but honestly, I do not think that I'm getting to that point. I don't think that I'm getting to that point whatsoever. So let's just get these fellows out of here. Let's just rely on one single picture and take it from there, and then weird. Oh, hello, I'm finally in the chat because I think I'm finished. Hello. I've seen the drawings. Look like they are going good. Look like they finished, so went good, past tense kind of thing. Whoa, 58 layers. We are up to 58 layers. How very exciting. Let's get some. But yeah, what the how are these original characters? It's looking like some cool, maybe some animal inspired designs. I'm seeing antlers or something a bit like antlers and antenna. It's I don't know if you feel like giving any backstory, but I don't know. It looks like a vibe. It looks like a vibe over here. That's it's oh, Breezy and Autumn. That's hello, lion. It's cool stuff. It's fun stuff up in here. And then things going on. Oh right, Aisha Love had asked, "What are you gonna be for Halloween?" Yeah, that is tomorrow for me. I think that so I still have a like a full cardboard Thomas the Train costume. I still have one of those, and so the temptation always exists. Every time Halloween comes around, I ask myself, am I getting in the box? Am I gonna paint my face totally gray for the realistic sort of Thomas the Train sort of thing? I think maybe I've done that for 2 years, and then the last year I tried it, the neck hole in the cardboard was too small for my neck. This year, as my mom was ordering like a bunch of wigs for $1, I asked if I could get one that was sort of a Lilith cloth or an Owl House kind of deal. So I don't know how that will turn out, but if I decide to be awake for Halloween, then it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that, I suppose. Homestuck core, indeed. You know, that's I wonder where on the hemo spectrum Thomas the Train is. There's some kind of a blue motif going on there, but also some kind of a red motif. And also, I drew the monkey from the Animal Crossing DLC, forgot his name. And Chibi Bit Your Toe. Is that safe? I am, first of all, R.I.P. Second of all, what? That's okay. Outlining, redoing, not making my way through several of these, but I don't know, maybe I'll be a Lilith, and maybe it won't turn out. I do feel like a little bit nervous about potentially half-assing a Halloween costume. I mean, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to put in as much effort as you want to put in. But but I think it just feels unbearable when I try to do something with honest effort and then it falls short of my expectations. That's unbearable, but there's literally no way to avoid it. Let's put in the jaw of face. I have a reference picture. I took a little reference picture, very specific. Okay, maybe start with the middle, 'cause I have learned how to construct a face at some point. And several things going on in the chat. Just a silly little guy, gotta wake up early for band rehearsals tomorrow. If that's a type of goodbye, then good rest to you. And Autumn is a butterfly fairy, and Breezy is a firefly fairy that I gave antlers. Right, okay, I'm remembering that somewhat from last chat. And then you made them in 2020 because there was a fairy challenge going around. I made Breezy from the challenge. Fun stuff. And then Buzz and Brina saying they have strong teeth, but you get used to it. They're for bunny rabbits. That does remind me of King Hijinks' topic suggestion of the day, which was, kind of spooky themed. What are your favorite vampire characters? The bunny thing reminds me of that because I think like a Monty Python comedy sketch or something had like something called Bunnicula, which is like Dracula if it sucks your blood. And that is a word that I repeat sometimes out of nowhere, just going through my mind. Bunnicula. And then Saktik was saying, machine gun hands, guys, powers are linked to his feelings. He shoots when he's angry or excited, but the bullets aren't infinite. He has a natural bullet sack down his armpits, with limited bullets inside. Do you reload a human person, machine gun man person? And then, I know I brought it up, but the phrase hemospectrum gave me psychic damage. I do feel strange also knowing just slight, specific amounts of Homestuck lore without having read it. He has to eat lots of fiber in order to produce his bullets. He's doing fiber bullets? Whoa. And then Weird O saying, and I made Autumn as company at first and made them meet and fell in love, but in 2023 decided to flesh them out more. And also I made Autumn wear rags because that's what her old clothes were. And I meant, Dragonfly Fairy. Oops. Okay, not gonna sleep yet. Okay, still a time not for sleeping. I have sometimes fallen asleep at 5:21 p.m. It's not ideal. I seem to wake up 3 hours later no matter what. And then Marceline is an obvious choice for a favorite vampire, right? Because I'm trying to think of favorite vampires, and even without watching much Adventure Time, like both Marceline and Marshall as a non-Adventure Time watcher, like, are probably at the top. Yeah, probably at the top, because for one thing, I don't know a lot of vampire characters. I like vampires as a concept. Like, I like to see writing prompts about them and see, I don't know, just like ideas about them. Yeah, ideas about vampires. But I never really got into anything that has a lot of vampires in it. And then Draculara was almost your choice for Halloween. Fun stuff indeed. And then, am I the only one who doesn't know jack about Homestuck? Well, if you, the fans used to paint their whole self gray. That's your first knowledge about Homestuck. And if it were a sitcom or a video game or anything else, this would be, I don't know, some out there information, I suppose. Some out there information. And then Weird O saying nowadays Autumn wears armor and no longer has to wear a potato sack, which is a very good upgrade. You gotta get those upgrades. That's honestly something that I want to remember to insert into storytelling, just that it's useful and good to give your characters a sense of progression, getting from one state to another, one way of being to another. Let's get some red in here and some of this. If I had other favorite vampire characters, I really don't know that many, so probably that purple fellow from Monster Prom, completely purple. And then there's somebody who wasn't a vampire, just a goth in a dating simulator, Dream Daddy, that I haven't played, but I saw somebody's playthrough. That's just a goth. That's not a vampire, but that's still a favorite vampire, probably. And then in the chat we reveal that you don't need to know anything about Homestuck. It's like a cognito hazard. I feel like I hear that sort of sentiment almost as often as I hear about Homestuck. I still have the urge to read it or otherwise get it at some point. And then, I don't know, as favorite vampire characters go, like, I haven't engaged with Baldur's Gate 3 really at all, but I know that my best friend is into that white-haired vampire, and you know what? I just gotta have that vicarious appreciation that secondhand sort of appreciation. I just gotta appreciate someone else's appreciation. And then and then this is such a heterosexual choice, but Mavis from Hotel Transylvania is so cute, I suppose. And then Buzz and Brina was saying, I have to go, y'all, I'll be back soon. So I don't know if you're gone already, but goodbyes indeed. Here is a hand. I tried to draw a hand. When I posed like this, my wrist bulged outward slightly. That's a little disturbing, and I'm not gonna think about that too much. I guess that's just a thing that all wrists can do. Probably. Okay, and so here is a hand, and this. I feel like I should be able to name like vampire thought experiments and writing prompts more than actual vampire characters. And hello to you, word 798. Hello to you. How you doing today? Here we are. For me, it's one day before Halloween. For you, who knows? That kind of thing. Here we go. And here is another hand kind of thing. And does it go outward like that? No, it does not. But I feel like I can extrapolate a little bit with this. Your hands are right here. There they go. And this other piece of hand is right here. Okay, that's basically a hand. That's basically some kind of a hand. And then word 789 was asking, what will you wear for Halloween? Either I'm going to put cardboard around my neck and maybe choke to death as Thomas the Train, who knows? Or maybe witch Lilith the Owl House. I just felt kind of confident that I could maybe do a simple cosplay of Lilith Owl House because I feel like our foreheads are the same size. That's a very simple thing to base a cosplay off of, but I felt like I owned part of it already. I feel like that. And then Weird O was saying, anyway, it's time to OC info dump. Yeah, well, basically when Autumn was 6 or 7, her mother got an illness that was spreading around the kingdom. It was said that she would only live 6 months, but surprisingly, she lived longer. Woo! That's you gotta give them like the trials, the tribulations. The character that I've been trying to draw for this entire stream. I wanted to do like some kind of a space story, but I wanted to give a bunch of cultures like various deities, but like the foolish kind, like Greek deities, would like be mad at people. So I wanted to give them all kinds of things like that. Just really unfair sort of supernatural forces pushing and pulling them around. I wanted to make the oldest interstellar colony ship, like a spaceship with like 5 cities or something in this story. I wanted that to be a giant seashell that used to be a woman, but some angry god cursed that poor lady and turned her into like a really big shell. And so now that ship, the oldest ship that travels through the stars and has like 5 cities on it, is deeply haunted. Nobody puts AI on it. Nobody allows it a navigational computer and allows it to talk because they're afraid of what it would say. Probably get off of me. And then yeah, just gotta appreciate these arts that it's there have been a few chomps on the art, but every time I just gotta say mood. It's a mood to chomp the art. The slaps roof of Gwen, this girl can fit so much brambleweed hair on her. It's a whole mood. I love her so much. And then Weird O saying, eventually, Autumn's mother did die when Autumn and King Pyro, her husband, were in the room. Whoa, a death from illness with witnesses. It took 2 years for Autumn to realize her mother was dead because King Pyro refused to tell her the truth. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, so they were in the room or they weren't in the room? That's, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I do prefer original character backstories with like a certain amount of loss. Yeah, there's got to have a certain amount of loss in there for a certain amount of flavor. I'm sure that characters would hate to hear anybody say that about them, but that's, I don't know, a small price to pay for achieving the true purpose of fiction, which is to, I don't know, or to live things that you would not like to live yourself, and maybe, I don't know, prepare for those experiences, something like that. I really want to I want to visualize this character in some capacity. How much mouth are you having? Just like this, I put my mouth at sort of a angle, and it's sort of angled because of the hand going over here. Okay, and Weird O with the OC's backstory continuing. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff indeed. Okay, they were in the room, but King Pyro told her she was on vacation. The audacity of such a fellow. Autumn even wrote her letters and drew pictures for her when she came back. Come on. That kind of story does run me over like a truck every time I get to, I don't know, any kind of story like that where somebody doesn't know that somebody that they love is dead and keeps acting as if they aren't. Just any way, shape, or form, I will start crying. It's the good stuff. And then Crystal Palm has finished your OC in a costume. Yeah, let's go around. Got some zombie kind of thing. Pedro G. Parker. Wow. That's what? It's like a zombie costume, like a zombie makeup costume, going all out with the makeup. It's, I guess that is one way to ask what kind of costume your original character would wear. First of all, how much effort would they put in, and how silly or Halloweeny, spooky are they willing to get? That's looking good. Wow. There's even. I feel like the cats. I feel like the cats around add energy. That's a different thing. Hearts on the arts. And it's time to talk about Breezy's trauma. It's a day of original characters indeed. Well, look at the force in this bunk. That's magnificent. That's beautiful. I'm completely zoomed out, and I don't mean to be. Okay, so let's go around. Wow, that looks like it might be a chalice with arms and legs, maybe. And then, Pietro is a version of Peter Parker / Spider-Man. I caught the Parker last name, but I wasn't sure whether to ask. So is it like a alternate universe sort of, maybe Spider-Sona sort of variant kind of thing? That's pretty interesting. What differentiates this one from another Peter Parker? And then Weird O saying Breezy never knew her parents, but her older sister Dawn sort of did. Their parents left them at a very young age, and it was very unusual for nature farming kids to be abandoned because they're so nice. And then this character up here, a trophy. As a trophy, you may find yourself gay, possibly bisexual. There you go. All that glitters is gold, and perhaps even gay. What sort of nose have we got? Yeah, I guess I'll just continue basing that off the little picture that I took And then, well, since you ask, deep breath of an absolute nerd ready to tell a whole story. Whoa, whoa! We get the paragraph privileges. Well, I'm privileged by seeing paragraphs today, or however many explanations get in here. Okay, so let's get a kind of a nose, but then the nose is like off to the side just a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I would not want to draw her in a realistic kind of style every single time. I really want to figure out some kind of more simplified style for this character. I guess I'll find that out by studying a bunch of other styles, but for now, this is all I've got. This was the first thing on my mind. A little bit of wobbly lips. Let's get that a little bit more out like that. Wobbly. No, what kind of shape am I seeing in this reference picture? Sort of down and then up. And then Weird O saying, eventually Queen Flora found out about the abandoned Breezy and Dawn and let them live in the castle till Dawn found a job and was at least 18. And then one day Breezy sees Dawn sneaking out of the castle, or seeking out of the castle. Sounds like the stage is set. The stage is set for such characters to have adventures, perhaps. Okay, and what sort of shape is this? Oh, okay, so it's basically off to the side, and then this, and then it's a little bit different to convey that your face is squished. That's something that I only practice a little, that I kind of want to practice more. A face that is a little bit squished, a face that deforms upon being touched. And so, okay, so I want to put some higher cheekbones out in here, and you know what? Let's do confidence. Let's have confidence and start putting some darker lines in here. Okay, what sort of darker lines? Some slightly thinner, darker lines. There we go. And then Crystal Palm was saying, okay, but I don't really have much for him. Pietro G. Parker is a variant of Peter Parker, but was abandoned and adopted by a Russian man in Canada. Whoa, specific 2 nationalities. Get in here. And then, I don't know, that's fun stuff, though. Fun stuff indeed. And then Weird O saying, I talked about this before, but Breezy gets a letter from her parents and goes to the Ice Kingdom and finds out they left them to go in a mountain, which me and my friend call Ice Mountain. It's a straightforward naming scheme. Gotta go for it. Gotta have that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm more or less remembering some of the details from last stream that you were in. Hello, Tiny Heart. Hello to you. And and character explanations from everybody. Machine Gun's hand guy. Nemesis is a bullet eater dude that started eating bullets when he was diagnosed with an iron deficiency, and now he has an addiction and is eating all the bullets in the city. That seems a little heroic. Can he do it at speed? This is hilarious. Having a really literal iron deficiency, truly, it's squishy face time. And then and then Heck Pie saying everyone's typing long messages and I want in according to all known laws of aviation. There's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to lift its body off the ground. The bee... Yes, that's technically possible. At any moment, anyone could start typing the B movie script. I really do wonder how many people have it memorized. How many people have it memorized? Let's get some eyes in here. Do I know where to place an eye on a human face? Well, it's gonna feel like it's a little bit embedded in there. And, okay, well, this eyelid shape is not what my eyelid shape was shaped like in this reference image, but I don't know, it's starting to feel right. Starting to feel a little bit right. And then when Breezy talks to her parents, she finds out that her father missent the letter and it was meant for Dawn, and they didn't think to tell Breezy they weren't dead because they thought Dawn would do it. Ooh, the miscommunications, the missent letters. And then
Paragraphs on top of paragraphs, indeed. The B movie was some kind of kids movie that was only supposed to be watched a couple of times. And now, many people have watched it in the span of like 30 seconds. As it gets, compressed and shared around into GIF form. Is that how to pronounce it? Well, you gotta pronounce it both ways, just to be safe. GIF, GIF, giraffe. There's the paragraphs and details of original characters, an entire narrative. Gotta get the good stuff in here. Anyways, Breezy comes home and shows the letter to Dawn. Dawn tries to defend herself, but let's be honest, Dawn did a very bad thing, and Breezy runs into a room and probably cries and refuses to talk to Dawn. We get into the dramas, and Magpie has shared all of the B-movie script that you care to share, and then Pietro's Spider-Man name is I'm viscerally terrified to try to pronounce something French, but French word for arachnid, laryngi. There are many vowels in there. I'm gonna trust you on that. Wow, that's fun though. That's fun though. And then the backstory over here continues. Breezy's parents were really suck and abusive toward Dawn, and okay. La Ragne. One day I won't be afraid of France. But thank you for sharing. I'm sorry, I'm afraid. That's cool. That's cool stuff. I really, I really want this character to have like kind of large hair. So I guess let's just do a little bit of an outline. We're sort of garnetting just a little. Okay, so just an idea of hair. Just an idea of hair going on here. A little bit back, just like that. Okay, there we go. And by the way, unrelated, but I don't get why people keep drawing pretty girls with small noses when large noses are so beautiful. And if my opinion wasn't apparent in my art, noses. You just gotta appreciate the beauty. That's this beauty standard exists, but then it feels worse when I read like a webcomic or something, and then they draw an ugly character, but it just looks the same as all the other characters, except it has, glasses, freckles, and maybe a larger nose, but it just looks like more of a person. It just looks like a person. That hurts. That hurts to see. You just gotta appreciate the beauty. And then Crystal Ball there, and Kai saying this is kind of random, but I remember that the story I had set for Max was that she and a fallen angel. I haven't picked a name for him yet. That's honestly a mood. I started shipping 2 of my original characters, and I think I don't have names for either of them, but I know who they are in my head, but I can't really communicate who they are because I didn't name them. And you're saying that they reluctantly work together to travel back to their own dimensions. It's that's a cool story premise. A cool story premise in there. And then we're saying that 90 in French is directly translated as 4/20/10. That's so in the middle of 90, to my knowledge, you get to smoke weed, and then Breezy's parents would sometimes leave the house for hours and would have Dawn take care of baby Breezy by herself until one day they didn't come back. And then this is, it feels like based on a real type of abuse and or neglect. The fairies are up to this. My heart will break, for real. And then, dude, I hate when people act like freckles are ugly. It's definitely it's a cultural difference that hurts my heart the most whenever I see it in all these comics that I'm reading. The the is like the second most common thing after, or no, maybe more common than freckles, is just the is in these comics, like the promotion of calorie counting. I just feel like the urge to write out an entire warning every time something like that comes up, and then Weirdo writing that Dawn, after getting adopted by the Queen, gets letters from her parents so she can bring them stuff, and Dawn wants to feel loved and appreciated by her parents, regardless, and how they treat her so far. So she does the she wants to be loved. She just wants to be loved. The okay, top kind of characters that make me cry. It's you gotta have some amount of tragedy. Gotta have some amount of tragedy in a story. And then Hegpipe being like, I'm convinced women are I'm convinced people are forgetting what actual women actually look like. I like at 3 a.m. sometimes, I've left like entire Reddit essays like saying basically this exact thing, just a sort of, I'll see some art and then I'll be like, have you seen a woman before? Have you only seen an anime girl that kind of looks like a praying mantis? It's more similar to a praying mantis in proportions than it is to a human being. Please, I promise, if you see a woman, they're beautiful. With the face and the nose and the entirety of a rib cage, and there's all sorts of beauty, and then it just seems so divorced from these like popular trends of things that people draw. The 3 a.m. Reddit essays look completely unhinged, and I can't say that it was a good thing to have written them, but it's a sentiment. It's a sentiment that exists. It's a sentiment that exists. Women obviously look like Mothman, as they should. Any woman has the right to look like Mothman, especially me. I wanna fly on my moth wings. And then buff women and freckles and there's so many features that I don't know get underappreciated in favor of some kind of I guess the one that breaks my brain the most is some kind of blow up doll ideal. There's all kinds of things, and people who have freckles and moles are so pretty and amazing and so cool. Definitely not biased in any way as someone who has freckles and moles. I mean, hey, appreciation, you gotta start at home. You gotta start where it is, and then Charo never beating the girl like her allegations. Like, if you've ever seen women, they're beautiful, I promise. But I'm pretty sure that several types, like a lot of, I don't know, artists and Photoshop people, just the more you look at the ideal of what's acceptable, of what's marketable, the more you look at that, the more you're like, wait a second, I don't know. First of all, I don't know anyone who looks like that, and second of all, this doesn't account for the amount of people who are just wonderful. The Weirdo is going on, giving us all of the OC lore, giving us all the OC lore. Nowadays, Dawn takes care of Breezy and is like 28, I'm not sure, and Breezy is 17 to 18 and works as a male fairy, which means she got her parents' letter while working. Does that mean, like, before someone else could take it away, or she opened someone else's mail? You know what? Perhaps I'm misinterpreting things too much. If I am misinterpreting things, I am very sorry. I start every single one of these streams full of a sandwich and a little stupid. That's how I live my life. We get some cheers for women, but also men, but also neither. That's when people be hot, perhaps due to global warming. Oh my god. Let's get some eye up in here. I feel like I wanted to do like a special iris. I feel like I wanted to do, first of all, totally black eyes for this cool character. But second of all, I wanted to I think I'm making that part up on the fly. So let's get more eye in here. Does that look interesting from the outside? I'm not sure. Let's get you some of this. Is that the kind of line that I want to put in there? I don't know. But basically, I want her to this character. I don't have a name for her yet. I don't know. Maybe I'd reference an ancient language or something. But then the thing about names having to have meaning is that also puts a lot of pressure on me, and then I don't work well with a lot of pressure. So on the one hand, I want her name to be kind of meaningful. On the other hand, I don't want to stop thinking about her and put anything, I don't know, difficult in there. And then the stream is quickly becoming bi-central. Climate change, indeed. And then sometimes people are hot, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes only men are hot, and sometimes only women are hot. Is that just me? I've heard bisexuals call that the bi-cycle when the preference changes based on, I don't know, random factors, but they just find the preference changing. Have I made eyeballs super large? Where are we? And basically, while at work, her manager handed her the letter and said, hey, we don't have to go anywhere to deliver this because this letter is for you. Oh, so getting the letters directly in this OC lore with Breezy. While pointing at Breezy's name on the letter. Ooh, oh my gosh, the plot thickens, the thick plottins, and relationships, several emojis, and messages not sending. Ooh, do I still have my own stream open in the background? And would it let me see it if I did? The woo and preferences fluctuating kind of thing. And okay, so I want this kind of eye. This character. I want her to be sort of an emissary of like a selfish goddess, and I don't know, wielder of extreme power, and going around in space just intended to solve everyone's problems in a very professional and ceremonial way. And so she's like super tired, super tired. Just this really burnt out older sister energy. And so naturally, when I came up with a character that shows love by caring for people, I don't know, I just decided to stick them together. Of course you're gonna fall for the first person who sees you, I don't know, break all your bones defeating Godzilla and asks if you're okay when no one ever asks that. Of course you're gonna fall for the first person who asks if you're okay. And what kind of eyes have we got here? I just wanna put all your eyes up in here, several eyes up in here. How much eyes? I mean just two of them. Got some specific labels. It's really cool to find what fits you. And gender, you could never. Honestly, a whole mood. I try to join my own stream on phone, and it's not showing me any of the... Oh, there we go. Nice. Now I can see what has been blocked, if anything has been blocked. Yeah. Honestly, this auto moderator is too touchy for no reason. So touchy for no reason. Okay, let's just do all that. Okay. It's a lot of people. This whole business is slowing down. This canvas is looking, I don't know, frankly wonderful. Wonderful, and the prompt was supposed to be original characters in a Halloween costume. I got so caught up on the original characters thing that I forgot that I wanted to that I got away from the fact that I wanted to just put her in some very simplistic cat ears. Like, you showed up to the party, you're still stressed, but somebody is encouraging you to have fun. Am I doing that for a lot of characters? Am I creating more than one stressed girl boss? Well, it's not my fault if they rock and they're awesome. Where are we going? I have missed something with this, and every time I see blacked out with pink irises, I can only think of corrupted Steven fan art before anything was shown what he looked like. Honestly, it's kind of incredible to look at fan art from that, I don't know, era of the show. I still like so much of it so much. And Weird O was saying, also after the peace treaty was signed between the fire and nature, and King Pyro still wants to betray Queen Flora. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And they have a ball to celebrate, and the rulers have +1s or favorite fairies. You gotta have moments of tension, moments of alienation, but also moments of connection. It seems like you got it all. And you have a new glitch gender era, and me when message not sent. I think I managed to reinstate it, but there we go. And then, did I miss saying bye to Crystal Palm? I mean, most likely, probably. We're going on for a while. But goodbye to the ghost of you, Crystal Palm. Goodbye to you, and good rest. I don't know what time zone it is, but I hope that there's restfulness. There's as I'm looking at this character, it really feels like she would possibly lose an eye in battle, but I don't know. That could be some kind of later thing. That's your OCs don't have to lose an eye in battle immediately. They can have a long, beautiful life before that point, and then I somehow never followed the prompt, forgive me. That's it's only a commentary on myself and what I was doing. It's I'm delighted to see visiting in any way, shape, or form. It's a delight going on. And girl fail central, indeed. Even when girl success, girl fail. that's such a sad way to phrase that. And then message not showing up. Does it still load up if I want to put that in here? Do. Okay, no. Okay. I'm not sure if the auto moderation setting, and I'm not sure how to adjust that entirely. I have not found the part where you crack that open and adjust it. Okay, so here's this whole canvas. I think, as usual, I'm probably only getting that much through a drawing. There's sometimes somebody has lovingly put cat ears onto you, and that's the Halloween costume, and that's the extent of the Halloween costume. Some various amount of effort, and then Saktik is going, is it the word hate? That message has just shown up, so maybe not. And then I'm gonna keep making you feel valued and appreciated if I can, because it's cool too. It's cool to see you, and it's a fun time, and I'm glad to hang out. I'm also my throat is getting really dry as I try to appreciate all the art and and I don't know, these poses today. Cool stuff. And amid all of the silly goofy cats, just one last tour of the canvas. I feel like we've liker of men. I feel like we've almost seen all of this stuff. I think Aisha had given us a little spider sona over in this area, and then Weird O was saying, not to sound rude, but she didn't read one of my messages. I felt like I almost caught all of them. Oh right, it was this last one. Queen Flora chooses Breezy, and King Pyro chooses Autumn, his daughter, not in a weird way. Thank you for clarifying, you never know with royalty. And then, anyways, everyone starts dancing after eating, and Breezy and Autumn end up dancing together. Just connection, the moment at a dance. You just gotta love that kind of grandeur of getting together at a dance. I'm for real wondering if this is the biggest word count, like verbally, that I've tried to say in a while, like maybe since the Deltarune playthrough or something. Oh my gosh, there's even a bubble over here. There's even a bubble over here. This this whole canvas has turned out, I don't know, just crowded and magnificent indeed. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. There's there's a bubble indeed. I really do like the design of that thing. It just big teeth. Yes, big teeth. Dare I say yes. This has been a very fun stream. And thank you guys for, I don't know, talking Halloweenally. That's not a word, but a singer once said, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one. But the kid's not my son. And that's a classic sign that the kid is not their son. So the next time you're wondering if a kid is the son, look out for the and have a great day.